Yeah, it was. It was good. It was it covered a lot. It went deeper than I thought you even really could with cutting hair, didn't you? Like kind of ran through things that like most like you wouldn't even really think about when you're doing a haircut, like kind of uh different kind of ways to look at pulling sections, and kind of it taught me a lot on the little things that you don't even notice you're doing, like habits and all that you pick up over time, and how to kind of fix them up, and kind of you think a lot more into every section you pull nearly. You think a lot more into every kind of lineup you make and all then after a change. I feel like with the education, like I feel like some of the educations I've done were a lot more kind of a simple approach to haircuts, whereas this would be more so kind of pointing out the tricky things and making sure every single cutting line was like spot on the dot. I feel like this is a lot more advanced than all the ones I've done before. To be honest, I think it was worth the investment because it shows you so many ways to go out and teach these things to other people yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole styling perception on it is fleeting. Like it's mental how much goes into all that. Like so much more than cutting, like doing a taper or something and styling it. You know what I mean? There's so much more that goes into that. With the cutting line things, I wasn't even realising, say my hand was a little bit bent when I was cutting, or else the scissors was a little bit bent when I was cutting. I've been doing that for years, you know what I mean? Didn't even realise it. And then once you notice it, you notice the mistakes that keep happening, and you keep picking up on the mistakes, you know what I mean? Because once you were pointing it out to me, then I kept realising that I was leaving these bits and leaving these bits, and like then you kind of can't stop thinking about it. And it is very hard, to be fair, but this styling was the part that stood out the most to me. How hard it was, I'd say, like crazy hard. It doesn't even feel like you're doing a course nearly, gym, because you're coming in and then like you have bits where you'll stop and chat for a half hour about stuff about like your personal life and all that, like, and then obviously walking over, getting lunch and all. It doesn't really feel like you're doing a course. It also like feels like you're just cutting hair and you're kind of just like talking about different things, but you're talking about your kind of outside life and your personal life and kind of what you want and all. So it is. I feel like it is a bit more than just a barber course, you know what I mean? And it does kind of make you think about your personal life and obviously your business side of things now when it comes to cutting hair. Like I feel like we're cutting hair at a point where anyone can do a skin fade. Like anyone can do a taper, you know what I mean? So all these things that we are running through today are the parts that will open your eyes kind of more to different aspects of cutting hair nearly, if that makes sense. Just do it, innit? Do it and find out.